I knew eventually I was gonna cover this song on my channel. I love this song, and Jorja Smith has an awesome voice. But before I get into all that, this is Jorja Smith Come Over. I've always wanted to talk about this video and kind of break it down in, like, you know, my ways I do the music videos on this channel. But other than that, because I got some stuff to say. But anyways, without further ado, thank you guys for checking into another video. If you're new here or anything like that, you know I am LUNARWASLOST. Remember to be authentic, remember to love yourself, remember to spread that love. And if you guys got any videos you want me to check out or anything like that, send them down below in the comments. I got my business email down below now. DM me on any platform and I'm here. But without further ado, let's get into the song because it's a very fire song. I've listened to it so many times, but I thought I would cover it on the channel because of the animation and yeah, and just the lyrics and talk about it. Now, first, when I went to go shoot this, it was like weeks ago, but there was a comment that had me weak. I'll talk about it during the video, but all right, let's do it. Here we go. Love this song, bro.
Tell me what I did this time. Why is it I work so hard for you? I wish I could read your mind. I don't know if you want me to come over. I don't know if you want me to come over. Don't wanna ask, really I should know better. I don't know if you want me to come over. I don't know if you want me to come over. Don't wanna ask, really I should know better. I don't know if you want me to come over. This is something that I'm used to. I give too much, but I choose to. And you love
that. The storm, dude, I love it.
Yeah, love that. I don't know what
so
you've
cool.
been through, but I work too hard not to lose you, and you know that. Yeah, you know that.
Animation is so fire, dude. Hey.
Wish I knew what's on your mind. I wouldn't think it's something I've done. No. If you gave more of your time, yeah, we both might just get what we want. Too scared to love me. Tell me what I did this time. Why is it I work so hard for you? I wish I could
Akira
read
slide.
your mind. I don't know if you want me to come over. I don't know if you want me to come over. Don't wanna ask.
Really, I should know better.
I don't know if you want me to come over. I don't know if you want me to come over. Don't wanna ask.
Really, I should know better.
I don't know if you want me to come over.
For me, this was one of the most powerful scenes in this. I'm going to get back to this because I'm just kind of enjoying the music for now. But I love this scene because just the divine feminine, but we'll talk about that after.
You should, you would know. Marry you like Bruno. Late night, FaceTime call. Can't work at the studio. It's been a while, me see your wine. It's been a while, you smile. You're getting prettier, you're pretty from your juvenile. Wine up your body, girl, your feet can go a couple mile. You have a bad attitude, sometimes you act crocodile.
This is something that I'm used to. I give too much, but I choose to. And you love that. Yeah, you love that. I don't know what you have been through, but I work too hard not to lose you. And you know that. Yeah, you know that. I don't know if you want me to come over. Don't wanna ask, really I should know better. I don't know if you want me to come over. I don't know if you want me to come over. Don't wanna ask, really I should know better. I don't know if you want me to come over.
This shit is sick. Love this. And it's like this paradise. Dude. Love it. Love it, dude. I love this song, bro. I love this song. Okay, so that comment I was talking about before said something like about the text messages. It was right here. It was like, what time? Yeah, I'm assuming this is her friend. What time you pulling up? And it was like, I don't know, this man moving weird. And it was like, and it's a group chat between her friends. I don't know what S&M is, but for you know, the for fuck's sake, can't let a man control your mood, baby. Someone in the comments said facts, and what made me laugh about that, which isn't like no disrespect to anyone's perspective, is perspective in general. You know, because you know, I'm in a really like beautiful relationship right now, and it makes me think about like moments like this where it's like you two, like I feel like it, man, hang on, I gotta touch on certain things first. But what made me laugh about the comments is I said, wow, like there was a little bit more to that comment, but I was like, on one side that's true, but when it comes to love is so chaotic as a force, as an energy, and it's really like, I don't know, it'd be like with the whole theme of the video, I was like, yo, some of those friends don't get it, man. Some of those friends do not get that deeper love, you know, because I don't want to say this, but I just want to say in terms of, you know, past experiences I've had. So though I'm glad she didn't let it get to her. It, you know, sometimes I'll say it like this. I don't want to offend anyone, so it's like sometimes a girl's friends, if they're not in a really deep connection, deep love like relationship of their own, or they haven't experienced that, they don't be getting it. They don't understand, but that's not their issue. But yeah, even the other text message, facts, like y'all don't get it though. It's deep love, bro. When you've been in love like this, it's tough, you know, especially with the lyrics. Cause hold on, I got the lyrics up here. Got the lyrics right here with me. You know, I had to have the lyrics on deck. You know, right here. Oh, ooh, I guess I'll do it like this. You know, tell me what I did this time. Why is it I worked so hard for you? I wish I could read your mind, and I don't know if you want me to come over. Don't want to ask. Really, I should know better. Man, if y'all know what that feels like, dude, I feel like of course, like, dude, my girl and I talked about this. It's like being grateful that you even have such a deep connection with someone to be able to go through something like this with. Now, the videos, I kind of like the, I don't want to say like, the video is a bit more, no, I kind of can say this. Well, what we were saying in the context of what we were saying is it feels good to have that person in your life to even go through the good, the bad, and the ugly with. So that whole idea of like, let me go refer back to the lyrics, but like, you know, I don't know if you want me to come over. I don't want to ask, but really I should know better. It's like with my girl, it's like, you already know. It's like, of course I want you to come over. And that's like, obviously the theme painted with him. He's like over here taking a bath and he's like, shit, no new messages, because you're both in that state where y'all don't want to like text each other first sort of thing. But dude, that's what I said, man. Love connections are insane. But that was the comment though. The comment had me weak because I was like, wow, perception really shapes your reality, because that's what I was thinking when the comment was so hard against men. Don't let a man. It was like, yeah, facts. And I'm like, bro, reality is perception, because a lot of you could be experiencing beautiful relationships out there if you could just unlock your mind. Don't let yourself get trapped in societal beliefs or what the idea of people painting a picture of what relationships are like nowadays. It's like, nah, you guys can find little people. You can find the one. Don't ever let mindsets like that stop you. So I was laughing because I was like, it's funny they listened to this song and that's all they got out of the song. But no disrespect, but yeah. But anyways, I love the idea of her throwing the phone right here, and then it was the storm took place, and this idea of, because for this scene right here, where she kind of had like became this Afro, you know, deity, this like the divine feminine, this like symbol of women, symbol of like Mother Nature and everything. It was like the Storm right here. It actually reminded me of Storm, like Storm from Marvel, right? She's from Marvel, right? Yeah. So I'm not the biggest Marvel watcher, but you know, Storm, like this idea that the emotions and nature and weather coincide and everything. That's why this video, there's another thing in this video too that I'm gonna show y'all really quickly. But I also like the idea of like the whole time, like anytime her man is shown, it's this idea of sinking. It kind of makes me think of Get Out, where he goes into the sunken place, but this idea of sinking here, and he's like drowning in his emotions, and like he's like in this limbo. And then it's like even right here, I think he's drowning, yeah, in this art piece. So I like this idea of like he's in this sort of water limbo, this prison, and this flowing with all these emotions and stuff, but he's just constantly sinking. So I really like that idea. And then the scenes that he's in have bluer tones, green tones, things like that. I think even when she was here, more of like, yeah, the bluer tones and everything. But I like the neon city feel and everything too, dude. Ah, man. And I don't know if y'all ever had that feeling, dude, where it's just like you're in such insane, like intense emotion that you can't even eat and everything. But also, if y'all notice this, look at this really quickly. So this is like this body. You see the jellyfish and everything? This is something I caught the first time I watched this video a long time ago. When he's sitting here in the living room, the jellyfish are right there to his right. So it's like outside his window. So it's like just portraying more of where his mind is at. I don't know. It's really dope. And then the Akira bike slide. I really love it. I don't know. I like it. And then where we get more divine is this whole thing right here. So I like to say that this was like a representation of her inner world, and like finally being able to let go almost of that attachment, but still stay down for your partner, because it's like you guys are going through a rough patch, but it's not like the end of the world type of thing. So I like when she comes into this little, and this is like, for me, this is like a representation of like her inner world, or the inner divine feminine awakening. Because truthfully, when you awaken, when you truly love yourself and go within yourself and like your own inner palace, that's kind of what this made me think of, this inner palace world. And she had her guards at the door. But when you awaken that love within yourself and really put love back into yourself, you end up, if you would like to experience a partner, you end up attracting partners that more reflect the inner work that you did on yourself. So it's funny when she's in that state and she's floating, you know, and then it goes to this where she goes to the club, because I think the friend was like, "Are you coming?" And I'm assuming she was going to go over to her man's house in the video, but she comes to the club. And I remember somebody saying a long time ago is like, if you wanted to see that coincidence doesn't exist, go to the club and find out. So, you know, if you know, you know what that's saying. Like, there's no coincidences. But I like how she goes to the club, gets groped, and they're androids. So this also made me think about like a deeper message into the song about like society. There's like a lot of bots or a lot of NPCs or a lot of people that it's like this idea of like, it's very mechanical and inorganic connections, right? So the club is a place where I feel like, I don't want to personally say this, I'm not a person that's funny being a dancer. I have not gone to many clubs or am a clubbing person at all. So, but to me, I feel like that's a place that kind of festers with a lot of inorganic. You know, I know it's like meant to be fun, but I don't know how it is nowadays. I'm sure there's clubs that are fun and just for like fun, but I felt the way it's used here is it's more like inorganic. It's just like an inorganic place to be in. And also remember, she chose to go to the club here in that scene rather than go over and make sure things were right with her man, but she's still hoping things are right. So, and keeping the faith, in my opinion, when I watch this video. But what I like too is in his lowest moment, when he punches the wall, it's like he's awakening the divine masculine, because he's realizing his power in the lowest moments. And he's like, you know what? I just gotta go see her. Like, fuck it, I gotta make sure she's good. And he punches the wall and he sees this. What I like is she beat all the robots that, so it could be like a metaphor, or to me it's like a metaphor, but this is just the way I'm seeing it. But it's like this metaphor for kind of like, I don't know, just like beating, almost like beating down the inorganic connections in this world. That's how I like to look at it. Where's it at? Right here. This idea of standing, just, I don't know, this idea of like, oh man, that realness or connection she's trying to feel, it's not trying to feel robotic. Like there's, you know, and just like the dude who groped her, or like the attention she gets. And it also could be a metaphor for like literally, I wasn't even thinking about, usually I do what the artist could like wanted to be portrayed in the video, but also maybe the attention that Jorja gets in real life, and then also her love interest. But anyways, he realizes his power in his lowest moment. And to me, this part was like, he's always like that divine timing. Like, of course, like when he finally goes to check on her, it's like when she needs him, but like she's healed and in her power now. And as she's falling, he's going to be there to catch her. Like your person's going to always be there to catch you. I don't know. That's how I take it. That's why I love this video. Like, I love this video because I've been, you know, my girl, I've been in moments like this, dude, where it's like, I don't know, but I like the divine aspect of it because I feel like love in general is this dance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, where we have both energies within us, but it's just something hits different when they come together in the physical. Like you really meet that person who's like your other half. And I feel like there are many there, you know, all connections we make, even if they're not complete like solid relationships. Say you're someone who has met multiple people that are very close in aspect to you, which I don't know, there's just, either way, it's just like this whole dance, this like communion of the soul, becoming one. That, I don't know, this song makes me feel that for relationships that are going through heavy stuff, but it's not that terrible to where you're gonna let any external influences mess with you. Like when she tossed the phone off, like she was reading the messages, but she's like, ah, fuck it, but she still, you know, went to the club or whatever. And maybe, right, well, you know how they're showing the scenes, how she was kind of like going into that, like, what I'd like to say it was that she was going into that inner world and kind of opening up her heart. Is since they showed the scenes back to back like this, maybe she just went for a night ride on the motorcycle and never actually was at the club, and that was just a representation of fighting her inner demons. But yeah, I like to think that, you know, because she actually got groped and then punched it and it was like a robot, it was this idea of like inorganic connection, or people that don't really want connection, and it's like, you know, that one person. But I really truly feel, you know what, let me say this, because I said multiple people, I truly feel like everyone's person is out there, and it looks like a connection like this, dude. Divine feminine and masculine coming together, dude, and that person being there for you no matter what you guys are going through. That's what this song portrays to me all the time. I love this song, dude. I love listening to this song. And I mean, I would jump through the lyrics really quickly if you guys would like to, but yeah, I like this. Yeah, this is something that I'm used to. I give too much, but I choose to, and you love that. Yeah, you love that. I don't know what you've been through, but I work too hard to lose you, and you know that. Also, for me, when I first listened to this song and I heard these lyrics, it felt like a fresh, like a newer relationship. But yeah, wish I knew what's on your mind. I wouldn't think it's something I've done. It's about communication, dude. I love it. You know, you gotta, I love this song. But yeah. And then I'll end the video on saying that about the lyrics, because the animated video is more of them coming back together and working it out and finally having effective communication towards the end of the video, you know. Just see each other in person. That's the biggest thing I say to couples, dude. If you can and you're not long distance, man, work it out in person as much as you can. But as for the lyrics, yeah, if you're someone out there who's a giver, I mean, keep giving, but remember to give to yourself. That's also why I think, like, at one point she decided in the video to do that and became the divine feminine when she started floating. And then, you know, I feel like that's good, because when we show up for ourselves in our highest light, we help others indirectly, because it's all just a collective consciousness. So we help others indirectly be able to rise up to their occasion, or up to themselves. I'm over here saying rise to the occasion, dude. I'm like breaking down. We allow, when we're being our authentic selves and putting love back into ourselves, we allow our partner and anyone else around us to rise to their highest version of themselves. And if they can't, man, they'll get pushed out of our life. And what's for us will be for us, and what's won't. And that's why I like, also by the end of the video, he was able to, like, he punched a wall and realized he broke the wall. And he's like, yo, where's this power coming from? But to me, that was a symbolism for, like, he had better communication now. But yeah, man, that's the best thing I could recommend to partners too. It's communication. Solid communication is, you'll know, man. You'll know. Love is simple but complex at the same time. I mean, that you can say that for everything. But anyways, yeah, that's this video. I'm out. Much love and Moonlight.